Hey guys, Jacob Moon with Jacob Moon's Mocs here. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my Lego creations. No, it's been a while since my last video, but it's alright. I'm going to be trying to upload a little more regularly. Anyways, so here's a custom not custom Darth Vader, but a Darth Vader minifig. Kind of rare minifig. Let's give them a newer style cape because I think they look better. Anyways, back to the Transformer. Here he is. This is Nemesis Prime, based upon like G1. And I want to go ahead and, before I go any further, I want to go ahead and give a huge shout out to Boys with the Most Toys. He is the one who gave me the inspiration to build this guy. If you want to know what I'm talking about, if you've never heard of BWTMT Brickworks or Boys with the Most Toys, you definitely need to check him out. Look him up. He's got some really awesome, larger scale Lego Transformers. And so, anyways, this is based off his Optimus Prime design. One of the older Optimus Prime designs, the T-joint one that he had made a couple of years ago. All I did was I just built that using his free instruction. Then I modified mine to have all the ball joints and stuff like that. You'll see what I mean later on. But so we'll go ahead and get rid of my minifig, get him out of the way. So here we have the cab and the trailer. As you can see, they're connected by a turntable, and so all wheels do roll pretty well. Definitely a fun little truck just to drive around a little bit. We got 4 wheels on the trailer and actually split them up. So there's the turntable right there. Got a little kickstand there. Just take a look at the trailer. So 4 wheels on the trailer, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side. It's got tail lights on the back and a really cool light gray and white striping detailing. So that's about it for the trailer. In vehicle mode, I'll go ahead and show the cab off real quick. So the cab, it's got 2 smokestacks. It's got 6 wheels. The cab section is a little loose just because of transformation wise, but it doesn't really bother me too much because I know there's not really any way to fix that. And I'll show you why later on. But, so it's got a little license plate spot there where the license plate would go. Don't really want to draw on my parts, so I'm not going to write one. Or just, I don't really have a sticker for it. Anyways, so again, smokestacks, 6 wheels. The windscreen, it is slanted, and so it looks pretty cool. It comes to a point, almost like an arrowhead would come into a point. And minifig for scale with that, the cab. So it's actually really small, but it is one of the larger Transformers I've made. So go ahead and get the cab out of the way, bring back the trailer, and let's start the transformation. Alright, so to transform them, minifig for scale, because I forgot to do that earlier. Yep. Alright. So this is a pretty large build, and it, as you can see, it kind of takes up most of my camera space. Alright, so let's go ahead and start to show some of the other features. So it does have an opening hatch here, which you can sort of just see some exhaust pipes. But then all this opens up as well, revealing the entire inside. So we have Nemesis Prime's roller, custom made. It is, again, kind of inspired by Boys with the Most Toys, but it's definitely not all his design. So then we've got inside. It can also stand up like that. The only problem is it's just so large. So it's got the little droid here that would make repairs whenever it's up like that. We've got his gun here, which all these weapons do store onto roller. And of course we got his Star Saber here. So all of them do store on roller, but I'm not going to really show you that just for time-wise. So then we stand him up, and there's the trailer all standing up. Set the camera up again, get roller and the trailer out of the way. Again, I'll just show off the weapons. There they are. Alright, and now for Nemesis Prime himself. So Nemesis Prime is a really fun thing to transform. Again, it's very incredibly inspired by Boys with Most Toys, but there's a few differences here and there. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to flip up these feet. And I forgot to mention, they also have tail lights underneath them. You can also see them whenever they're down. Anyway, so you're going to flip that. You're going to bring out the arms. They're like this. And then bring up the head. Like that. Careful not to break it. Going to stand them up and bring these out. Rotate them. Rotate these pieces here. Now I've had him for a little while, so some of his pieces are a little older than others, so they do want to kind of break off sometimes. And then you're going to split the legs here. And now you have the legs done. And I'm seeing now that he is way too big for the camera. Alright, so I'll just have to split him. You don't have to do this, but I just want to make sure you can see what I did for the top part. You're going to rotate the head around. Thank BX Bricks for that head design. Haven't checked him, definitely check him out as well. Then we've got the license plate and stuff like that. Bumper kind of just folds down like that. Which now I'll go ahead and reconnect him on there because I'm done for transformation. Go ahead and try and pose him up a little bit, and then I'll set the camera so you can see him. Alright, there you go. That is my Lego Transformer Nemesis Prime. Now, Nemesis Prime is one of my favorite Transformers just that I've made because he is the first really big one I've made. So we'll give him his Star Saber. Doesn't really matter which hand it goes in. It can fit in both. So put that there. And put his gun on the other arm. Just be careful. Some of those parts do want to break in his arm. But they won't as long as you're careful. So there we go. Set him up. Give him a pretty good, cool, menacing pose. And bring in the trailer. Bring in a little roller. And there he is. In all the G1-like glory. So, bring in a minifigure for scale. As you can see, he gets a lot taller whenever he's in a robot mode. So there's my little minifig there. We'll go ahead and bring in Darth Vader again, just for scale. So yeah, you can definitely see he is humongous. Alright, so I want to show you one other thing about him real quick. Now I mentioned earlier in cab, whenever he was in cab form, that his windshield is slanted, which is now his chest, kind of like G1 Optimus Prime was. And yes, I do know that Nemesis Prime never really was in the G1 cartoon, but I kind of just ignore that fact, just because he could have been, you just never saw him. Anyways, here he is. I went ahead and removed the legs so I can show you this, but because he's so tall, my camera setup is not the greatest. Anyways, the chest actually opens up to reveal his dark matrix inside of him. And I thought that was a really cool feature for me to add. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll go ahead and rebuild him real quick. Just get him in the shot for the... Like I said, the arm is very loose. they're only connected by 1x1 bricks, and the stud connection on those are not the greatest. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the gun actually does shoot. As with almost all of my LEGO Transformer guns, if it's big enough to fit a stud shooter, it actually works. So, yeah. There you go. Get a little scope there, a little trigger there, or just a little extra handle. There's the button you press to make it shoot. But you probably already knew that if you've ever had contact with a stud shooter before. There we go. There's the trailer. We got Roller. Roller does have the 6 wheels he's known for. And this hole right here would hold the sword, and this little port right here would hold the gun, which would be able to position up and down like that. Bring the minifig one more time. And there you go. You now have a completed Nemesis Prime. Again, he is not a parts former. I just did that because to show it on camera. Anyways, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep on bricking.